Monday, March 10th. The volume of loans issued by the People's Bank of China will be announced at 4 a.m. at the beginning of the week. This is a statistic that the Chinese regulator collects and publishes monthly. The growth of the volume of issued loans increases the amount of money in circulation in the country and stimulates economic development. Therefore, it has a favorable effect on the yuan quotations more often than not. At 10 a.m., Germany will show its trade balance. Since about 2/3 of the balance is generated within the EU and only 1/3 by trade with other countries, its impact on the euro is rather limited. On the other hand, a growing trade surplus indicates a successful economy, which can impact exchange rates. Tuesday, March 11th. A day later, at 2:50, Japan's quarterly GDP will be shown. Japan's gross domestic product reflects the value of all goods and services produced in the country during the reporting quarter compared to the previous quarter. Values of the indicator above the expected are considered favorable for the Japanese yen and below the forecasted, negative. At 5 p.m., we will see the number of job openings in the U.S. labor market. This monthly report shows job openings in the country's trade, manufacturing, and office sectors. The calculation includes all job openings that remain open as of the last business day of the month. In general, an increase in the number of job openings favors the dollar quotes. Wednesday, March 12th. The United States will publish the Consumer Price Index for the month in the middle of the week, around 15:30. It shows the change in weighted average prices for goods and services in the consumer basket in the reporting month, compared to the previous month. The growth of the Consumer Price Index positively affects the dollar quotations. The Bank of Canada's decision on the interest rate will be known at 16:45. The decision is made 8 times a year and is one of the main events affecting the quotes of the Canadian dollar. A change in the interest rate leads to short-term volatility of the Canadian dollar. If the rate increases, it favorably affects the quotations of the national currency. Thursday, March 13th. The next day at 15:30, the U.S. will show the Producer Price Index for the month. It reflects the change in selling prices received by producers of goods and services in the reporting month, compared to the previous month. A rise in the Producer Price Index almost always indicates an increase in inflation, which positively impacts the U.S. dollar. Immediately after, the Americans will show the number of applications for unemployment benefits in the United States. It reflects the number of people who first applied to government agencies for unemployment benefits over the past week. An increase in the number of applications for unemployment benefits for several weeks in a row may negatively affect the quotations of the American dollar. Friday, March 14th. Before the weekend at 22:30, the United States will announce the net volume of speculative gold positions from the CFTC. This is a weekly report of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, which reflects the difference between the total volume of long and short gold positions existing in the market and opened by non-commercial traders, speculators. The increase in the net volume of speculative gold positions in the U.S. markets may indirectly hint at unfavorable conditions in the overall market. Trailing the European Union will also share the net volume of speculative euro positions from the CFTC. This weekly report from the Commodity Futures Trading Commission reflects the difference between the total volume of long and short euro positions existing in the market and opened by speculators. The increase in the volume of long speculative positions on euro indirectly indicates an increase in activity on the market of this currency, but does not have a direct impact on its price due to the small volume of data presented compared to the global scale.